we need to talk about some of these shared connections between Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and Epstein and Ghislaine. And I must say, I find it pretty telling that the way that Epstein operated seems to be pretty similar to the way that Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds seem to operate from what I know of it. Okay, so the first connection we'll talk about is Woody Allen, who was great friends with Epstein, was palling around with him, of course, even after his conviction. Woody was in Epstein's photos. They were having these dinners together. Also, Soon-Yi, who is Woody's wife, is not innocent by any means, and I realized that she was probably groomed, but she was at these dinners as well, apparently, after his conviction. And then Blake was in a movie that Woody Allen put out, Cafe Society, and she called him empowering to women, said positive things about him, has never apologized for saying these positive things about him, as well as Harvey Weinstein, who's also been in pictures with Epstein, you guessed it. And I wonder if she was in cahoots with Woody in certain ways. I'm still digging through some information. But anyway, second connection we'll dive into a little bit more is Peggy Siegel, who was Epstein's publicist for a long time. She's disgraced now. Now, she was Epstein's publicist for years, and she kind of made excuses for the way that he operated. And she also held events for two of Blake's movies, Savages and The Age of Adeline, and she was holding film premieres and other events in places like New York City that Blake attended. I believe Ghislaine might have been at some of these as well. I'm still doing a deep dive. And there's a lot more I want to talk about here. I'm trying to just pull in a few other pieces before I do talk about it, but I at least want to get the ball rolling in your minds that there are these shared connections. There's similarity in the way that they operate, in my opinion.